Hello African gold growers, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to talk about problem in Africa, that is the unemployment. Unemployment is a big problem in Africa. It's something we have to take action. It's something we have to change. But it's something really controversial and really deep at the same time. So stay at the end of the video, because in this video we are going to be controversial. We are going to talk about the unemployment, the solutions that almost nobody is talking about, and why it's not your fault. So if this is the first time you're visiting us, welcome back to African Gold Grower Academy. In this channel, we are going to share with you powerful knowledge to help you to start strategic business in Africa with low risk, with low investment. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and tell us in the comments what other kind of content do you want to see here. Now let's start. The unemployment problem is not created by employed people. It's created by a structure of political and economic system that make us believe the lie that people are only born to work and work for money, for a few rich people who provide employment. This concept I bring from Professor Mohamed Yunus. I have told you about Professor Mohamed Yunus in another video, and he make us aware of this situation. System is making us believe that we only have one only mission in life, and it's only work for money. And only few quantity of people, rich people, is going to provide employment for the rest of the people, for the rest of the population. And that's why it's for that all the economic policies are designed for them. And they make you believe that if they don't hire you, you won't be able to do anything in your life. And this is true. And this is very true in our societies in Africa. And here is where the controversials come. Our parents and our grandparents always told you, study and find a good job. It's very deep in the African culture right now in these moments, in specific after the independence of the majority of the countries in Africa, that we must work to find jobs and stay stable in that jobs. Our grandparents or our parents don't have the fault, okay? Don't claim against. They follow the story that for them looked more logic, looked more stable. And they are trying to wish you the best future for you. They are trying to give you the best advice that they can. But in their times, to be an entrepreneur was something really hard, okay? Not impossible, but really hard. Because specifically in Africa, for our grandparents and our great-grandparents, the majority of countries in Africa were very unstable. The independence only came a few years ago. So it was really hard to have a good life, to have good services, to have good opportunities in life. And the only way they watch it is the lie the Europeans, the Western world, tell us about work for only few quantity of rich people who provide employment for the rest of the population. But enough of this colonialist lie, enough of this lie that destroy us. You are the one who can and should have decent work for yourself and at the same time for others, because we are living in a new era, because we are living in different time. We have new opportunities, we have access to different and new technologies that our grandparents, our parents even, never dreamed. They have not access to internet, they have not access to computers, they have not access to many things as a cell phone, for example, that can make wonderful things in our era. If you start a company, even if it is small, you first become self-sufficient, you become sustainable at the moment you are bringing to yourself an employment. By employing yourself, and as you become successful, you will employ more and more people. This is a magic thing to be an entrepreneur, okay? But because the social reality in Africa is more wonderful, because you are watching how you are helping to another Africans, brothers and sisters, to have a decent work, to have a better quality of life, because you are bringing by one side employment, but by another side you are bringing products and services the society needs. Now, I told you enough of wanting to wait for foreign companies to come to invest and create jobs. Enough. We have enough of this. Hands on the work and to create small businesses that can change the narrative of Africa. You cannot wait for General Motors, BMW, General Electric, or any other company from outside of the continent to come to bring jobs to Africa. You can start small companies that can grow. We are in a amazing area to become an entrepreneur. And once you take the first action, you are going to start changing the narrative of Africa. We are not here to copy and fail economic models like those of the West. We cannot copy and paste the economic models from Europe. We cannot copy and paste the economic models from America or Asia, because we are not Europeans, we are not Americans, we are not Asians, we are Africans. We need to adapt other solutions that maybe work in other countries, in other areas, and adapt to the social and economical reality of Africa. But we need to watch the problems they have with this economical system, and we need to avoid them. We need to avoid the destruction of nature. We need to avoid the destruction of family structure. The economic system in America destroyed the family structure. Nobody can deny it. We need to avoid it. We are here to create new models that overcome the mistakes of others. Where is our dignity? Should we believe and hope that foreign millionaires will come to tell us how we should live our own life, how we should live our own culture, that other Western people and other foreign people come here and tell us, because I'm giving you employment, because I'm paying you a salary, you are going to live in my own term? Where is our dignity? Where is our dignity as Africans? Should we lower ourselves to live on what they want to give us? I don't think so. I'm not agree with it. We are the most ancient culture of humanity. We are the roots of humanity. We have the most diversity, genetic and cultural and linguistic reserve of humanity. Why we have to lose it? Why we have to lose it? It doesn't have sense. Instead, and I tell you, or should we do our ancestors proud and put ourselves on the same level or more than any ancient empire that has ruled there? Why we don't think in Africa so strong that make our ancestors to feel proud of the achievements we are doing, that to make from Africa a big empire that can belong for centuries, like the Kemetic Empire, like the Aksumite Empire, like the Bantu Empire, like the Empire of Timbuktu. They stayed in the earth by centuries. America and Europe has ruled the world only 200 years in economical way, 300 years in economical way. But we can build something different. We can build something more stronger that can perdure during the time and make our ancestors instead feel proud of what we are building. But it starts taking action in a personal way, focusing in the Africa we dream with, starting small companies, become entrepreneur, bringing solutions to the market, bringing solutions to society, not waiting for anyone to give you anything. Don't wait for anyone to come and save you. You have to get up and build that society that you want. There is a lot of corruption. Yeah, well, we have to participate more in politics and start changing the culture. There is a low income. We have to create companies that generate a lot of money, or we can create companies that help the society to have cheaper products. Okay? There is a lack of energy. We have to produce it. We can produce electricity, we can produce biogas, we can produce thermoelectric or thermic energy with the sun. We can produce energy. In Africa, we don't have a limitation of excess laws that prohibits people from easily creating things. Like, for example, here in America or in Europe, you cannot simply create energy in Europe or in America. You have to pass a lot of laws and permits and authorizations and documentation and bureaucracy. Very difficult to create things in America or in Europe in general in the Western world. But in Africa, we don't have this high quantity of laws that prohibits us to generate new solutions to the market. Here, you have an idea. Here in Africa, you have an idea and you simply start with what you have, and little by little you can grow it. What someone sees as an aesthetic thing, something that doesn't look good, something that doesn't look fancy, well, we have a big advantage because we can start small but dreaming big. Somebody who see a problem in our circumstances, we take advantage of. Okay, we take leverage from it, and this is how we grow gold in Africa. Tell me in the comments. I grow gold in Africa to know that you are from this new generation of leaders. Tell me in the comments. I grow gold in Africa to know that you belong to this new generation of leaders in Africa. That you are of this group, this culture that we are building, okay, that focus on the solutions, that focus on bringing powerful solutions to Africa, that focus on bringing new employees opportunities to Africa? Tell me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and write me here down in the comment. I grow gold in Africa. See you in the next video, African Gold Grower. Thank you for watching us. Bye bye.